This life is just like a test, a very cruel test sometimes, for maybe some of the spirits that we are. Some just are home here, and some are just not. And I did not feel at home at all in this entire life. You know, when you are home to the dragon's gate and the dragon's realm. When you are home there, most of the time you are not like everyone else. You are a unique being with a unique spirit and a unique gift. But it can be that you are also very much separated from other people. And that is also what caused, you know, the spirit of the dragon is causing you to have a high distance with other humans. And it can be that even your aura or everything about your feelings, your connection with the dragon is pushing other people away. And that is exactly as well as what happened to me. I came to know the dragon for the first time when I was 6 years old. Of course, later on, when the dragon disappeared, I didn't really, notice that much about it. I thought it was all a dream. But in the meanwhile, I was different, you can say. Coming out of the broom closet, you can say. Coming out of the closet is much more difficult when you say, I believe in dragons, or I have experience with a dragon, than, for example, that you are gay or something like that. Simply because when you say, yeah, I believe in angels, then it's fine. Right, there are a lot of people that believe in angels. Or I believe in God, that is fine as well. But if you say that you are believing in dragons simply because you have experience with dragon, now that is something that a lot of people will not understand. And this was also actually in my case that I could see the dragon, so I dismissed it as some kind of a dream. And later on in the continuation of my life, I was, seen as some kind of an outsider, an outcast. A lot of people who worship the dragon or follow the dragon or have feelings for the dragon, they have also this aura or energy with them that pushes people away. And that is exactly what also happens to me. I have to say this is a very personal thing, but I have to say it because a lot of people with the dragon, and I came to notice this when I talked to you, that I even came to, I worried a lot. I worry so much for you, for all of you, because you are my brothers and sisters on the spiritual path of the dragon, and you are the key for your dragon. And I have to say that whenever something happens to you, the dragon is stuck, the dragon is gone. Your entire dragon's eye is broken, and we don't want that. What happened to me is that I was bullied a lot. I said it before, that I was bullied so many times, so many really times, so many that I cannot count. How many times I was beaten, how many times I was fooled. I mean, so in the center of the of yeah, in the center of attention for the all wrong reasons. I was also a little wider, a perfect target, you could say. Whatever school I was going, it was either the kids or the teachers that was always against me, always beating, always, I was, yeah, perfect for this. After a while, I said I was feeling lesser than air. I was just I wasn't bothering anyone, but that's just the point. I wasn't bothering anyone. I just wanted to be left alone, but they couldn't let myself be left alone. After a while, I was doing like this when I was sitting here, and I was like with a knife, like not like this, but another. I was like gathering all my courage and say, I'm nothing anymore. So why should I stay? So I was after a while everything was going inside of my head. Just do it, just do it. And there was when I was finally gathering all the strength to do it, there was something in my head that was saying, "No, don't." And I was something I was letting my knife fall out of my hands, like someone did like this. And I was so shocked because that was not me. I was just ready to end it all. And then in my head there was a commanding, really commanding voice that said no. Later I came to find out that this is exactly how my dragon feels like. This is what you can call my guardian angel. And this is a dragon. This is the dragon that I've seen before when I was 6 and later returned when I was 18. But in the meanwhile, he returned just to prevent myself from doing this. Because I was feeling not like humans. I was not feeling at all like humans. Sometimes I was looking crazy for other people. Of course, kids can be very cruel. I was punched so many times. I was hit so many times. Really felt nothing anymore. So yeah, and after a while, I came to notice when the knife was fallen that maybe I should listen to this voice. Maybe I should listen to whatever was calling to me and let myself be let this knife be fallen out of my hand. Um, at, of course, when I was 18 years old, I came to discover that this actually was the dragon. This was the dragon that was commanding me not to, because you and me and everyone on the dragon's path has to deal with this. We might have a very high distance with humans and other humans because we are not with many. There are so many of us, but not enough to be the majority, of course. It's, yeah, like I said, more easy to come out of the closet with statements like, I've seen God, I've seen the devil, I've seen Allah, I've seen angels. But when you say, I've, I've seen dragons, yeah, of course, dismissed as something foolish. So I couldn't go out of it. I couldn't say to anyone about when I was 6 years old. Later on, when I was 18 years old, I even waited 7 years to come out of it because I was afraid of what humans would think. Of course, when I was 18 years old, my dragon teach me something: how to bite back, how to bite back the bullying, how to bite and just be yourself all the time. And that is what your dragon is trying to teach us. I mean, our dragons are teaching us all. Because if you do like this and you end it all, then the test is failed. This life is failed. Of course, we are all wanting to go back to the dragon realm. And that is not even what I knew back then. I just wanted to end it, have an eternal sleep, and never bother of this anymore and ever again. Um, but this will not take us to the dragon realm. This will take us to the void. And this will let us lose all of our dragons. And this entire test of this life will be failed. It will be gone. And of course, like I said, it was just a matter of seconds that I had. Of course, I was not awakened yet. I didn't know what was going on. But there is a reason why they call them the Dragon Guardians, because they are here by your side. They are like the angels that people just don't understand. And whatever they don't understand is, of course, feared or misinterpreted or confused. Um, but if you are as close as I was to death, and later on came to discover that it's all your guardian that you did it, that let you be alive to this day, that your story is not done. Your story has to be told. Your story has to be told wherever the realm is. And your story has to be told here, in this world as well. I can only say to you, my brothers and sisters, live on and live happy, live with pride, and open the gate to your dragon.